What is Maya and how it takes us away from God? A small story of King Alexander. Alexander had youth, wealth, and power. He wanted to win the whole world and he was very successful in his endeavor. Winning various countries, he reached the bank of Sindhu River in India. There he met an Indian saint. The Greeks had great regard for saints as their culture is somewhat similar to India. Aristotle, who was the guru of King Alexander, he had asked him to bring an Indian saint with him on his return. The saint, however, didn't have any inclination of going there. Alexander and the saint had a brief conversation, but Alexander didn't understand what the saint said most of the times. The saint then asked him, "You have won a lot of countries. You have now come here. Let us assume that you are in a desert and you are thirsty and almost about to die, and there is no water. What would you do?" Alexander said, "I would search everywhere for water." The saint then said, "What if there is no water anywhere, but only I have it?" Alexander said, "I would ask for water from you." The saint said, "What if I wouldn't give it for free? I would ask for half of your kingdom in exchange of water." Alexander said, "It is a question of life and death. I would readily give my half kingdom." Saint said, "What if I ask for all of your kingdom?" Alexander said, "I would give it to save my life." The saint had a smile on his face. He said, "Son, then understand that all that you won till now doesn't account for anything more than a glass of water. The price of your kingdom, wealth, is just one glass of water." Just imagine how far Maya dragged him. On his way back, he was counting his last breaths in Babylon. When nothing worked, no medicine, no military, he realized that all his possessions and his kingdom was worthless. All the doctors were made to carry his body. All the military personnel followed by him. His hands were kept fist open to show the world that a king took nothing of his worldly possessions with him. He came empty handed and is going back empty handed. This is the deception of Maya. Till the end, we feel it is ours, but in the end, nothing is ours. Not our friends, not our families, not our possessions. His mother came at his grave. Alexander had an habit of addressing himself as Alexander the Great, which his mother wasn't fond of. She whispered in the grave, "Do you wish to say anything now, Alexander the Great?" He replied from inside, "There are hundreds of Alexanders buried here." This is how Maya takes us away from God. Thank you for listening. Jai Swaminarayan.